Good morning. Today is Saturday, February 17th, and I haven't hung out with you guys in a little bit. So I thought that, why not? Why not today? So I just got out of the shower. My hair is drying. It's still a little crunchy from the gel, and I don't know why this one piece of hair, I have a cowlick here, and so the hair doesn't lay right, and it doesn't matter what I do. That's always gonna do that. It drives me nuts. That's why oftentimes I have it pinned back or something, but I can't wait for my hair to grow a little bit more, just a little bit, so I can get it shaped better, because right now I really hate the way the back of it is shaped. I don't like it, but anyways, woke up to see that we got some snow. My backyard looks like a construction zone, you guys. Ugh. They finally started work on my pergola and ripped out all the patio. Do you remember last spring when I had a bad storm and it like messed up my pergola and my siding and my fence and my pool deck and whatnot? And the construction company has had my insurance money ever since then. They've had it since April 2nd and they never did anything. And so I had to quit being so nice and threaten them with a lawsuit and to report them to the state for contractor fraud if they don't get to work or just give me my money back. And so they came out within a few days, started tearing everything up, and they're supposed to come back Monday and finish laying the pavers and pour the concrete to set the new pergola on. But we woke up to a blanket of snow, so hopefully that's gone by Monday. So this is the state of the construction zone in my yard. You can't see it a whole lot because of the snow. But yeah, I keep telling myself it's gotta get worse before it gets better. So I have my fence all torn off. These are all sheets of plywood laid down on the ground all the way back so that they've had like 2 or 3 bulldozers back here. So that they can drive and not completely destroy my grass. But anyways, it's a start. I should have went and got my tripod. Didn't think about it, so sorry if this gets shaky. Is what it is. So today, I don't have a whole lot going on, which is awesome. That's the way I like it. I was going to go get my ears pierced this afternoon, but I canceled the appointment because I want to buy some better earrings first. I always had my ears pierced. When I was younger, I had 2 piercings. I let the top ones grow shut. And the bottom ones, my ears are so sensitive that like any kind of earring that I've tried so far, that's not super good quality, my ears get so inflamed and painful and it's hard to wear them. It's like I'm allergic. So, and also if I took my earrings out even for an evening, they would immediately grow shut again. So finally I was just like, F it, I don't care anymore. And I just let them grow shut several years ago. And the other day I was like, I was trying on a new outfit I had, and I'm like, ooh, girl, this is a gold hoop earring kind of situation. And I'm like, I can't wear hoops anymore. I don't have earrings. I don't have ear holes. So I was like, you know what? I am ready to just try again. So I'm gonna go try to find a decent quality pair of earrings that won't break the bank and go get my ears pierced. But it probably won't happen today now because I canceled that appointment. Emma says that there's another tattoo piercing shop that they like to go to that you can just walk in. So we'll see. While I'm out for dinner, maybe I'll stop and do that if they're open. Then this evening I have to go to dinner with my niece and 2 of my daughters. And that'll be fun. But yeah, I woke up to some snow, so I'm not thrilled about that. I'm really hoping, I don't think I have any packages due, because I really don't feel like shoveling my sidewalk. I'd like to kind of just let it be how it is. It's not that deep, but if I had people I was expecting to come over, I would clean the sidewalks for them. But we may just leave it as is. Welcome to the thought processes of my mind. I did want to say, for those of you who don't know, I am going to be doing an interview with Caroline Mitchell, who is the original dragon lady. She made the dragon cards and the dragon book. Here, I have it right here. How to Live with Your Dragons. How to Live with Dragons. And she has the cards that go with them. She also has a YouTube channel. Anyways, I'm going to be interviewing her soon for this channel. So if you have any questions about dragon guides or anything related to that, please leave them in the comments or send them to me soon, ASAP, because I think I meet with her maybe on March 4th. It's coming, next couple weeks. So other than that, this morning I just herkle-durkled for a little bit. And if you don't know what that is, it's a old Scottish term that means to lounge and linger in your bed way longer than you should. You don't immediately get up. So, you know, I had to check Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and like all the things. I had to make the rounds. And then got up and got in the shower. I'm doing well since my surgery, for those that have been asking. I'm doing really good. I still have this fatigue. Not all the time, but it'll just hit me like a wave that I'm not expecting. Like I'm doing fine, and then like I go from level 10 to level 0 like that fast. Like I'm fine. Oh my God, I gotta lay down. And I just get so fatigued. But it is getting better. But beyond that, everything else is well. Everything is working well. Everything's healing well. And I'm back to work and all is good. Baby Henry is getting so cute, so big and fat and chubby. He's 6 months old now. And he hasn't started crawling yet, but he is getting up on all fours and rocking. And sometimes he can scoot, but not forward. He scoots himself backwards. So progress there too. And my granddaughters, I don't get to see them very often. I did see Freya on February 1st. Well, I saw them both on February 1st at Freya's birthday party. And they were doing great, and they're just all things fantastic and lovely. How are you guys? What's new with you? Let me know in the comments. It's been a while since I've hung out with you guys. I also booked an appointment to have a reading done with Jamie Butler, the medium. If you aren't familiar with her, you can just look her up. She's awesome. I found her probably almost a decade ago over on Channeling Eric, when she used to be the medium that worked on Channeling Eric. And I just fell in love with her. She's one of the few, because even though I am completely immersed in this all things spiritual world, I'm still very skeptical. And I can usually feel when people aren't, like I don't trust them. I don't like them. I don't. That's usually how it goes down to, exactly like that. But with her, I'm just like, ugh, yes, I love her. I trust her. I believe her. And so someone else that I know who started as a viewer and then a member, and we've become friends, had a reading with her recently, and they said it was wonderful. So I booked one myself, and that's coming up in early March as well. So I'm excited to do that. It's not video, it's audio only. It's on the phone, but I'm allowed to record it. So I will report back with how well it went. I'm excited to see what information she channels for me, and what advice she has for me, what kind of direction, or if she's gonna go, girl, you're your own worst enemy. You get in your own way. You know what to do. You just second guess yourself too much. I kind of expect that to happen as well. But who knows? Let's see what she has to say. What kind of topics do you guys want to hear on the channel this year? I can't guarantee I'll get to them, because usually I have quite a long list, but throw some ideas out there. Give me some specific topics that you would like to hear, or issues you're having, or questions that you have. Do any of you have any really cool stories or experiences? Do any of you, because here was my thought process too, a lot of people, let me start over. After I posted the interview I did with Kayla Eichmeyer recently on numerology, I had a lot of feedback saying, we love when you interview people. We love to just have long videos with you guys talking about stuff, and do more of that. And that's funny, because that had actually been what I was thinking as well, is that I want to do more interviews. And I want to do all kinds of interviews. I want to interview people, of course, who are putting information out there that I find valuable. I would like to just interview people on the street, stand there with a microphone and be like, what are your thoughts on meditation? Do you know anything about spirit guides? I'm not sure how quickly that'll happen, because I would have to have somebody with me so I feel safer. I wouldn't just want to be out there by myself with a camera and a microphone. And I would like to interview like some of you who have interesting stories, or specific gifts or talents, or things that you have to offer, or subjects that you specialize in. Because I believe that 90% of the specialists and the talents out there aren't even well known. So I would love if you would come forward and send me messages, and maybe I could interview you. I also would like to, this was my favorite thing that kind of lit me up with joy, so I think I'm going to follow it. This wouldn't be strictly spirituality related or based, but what I want to do is I want to see if I can interview some of my favorite people, like from YouTube or podcasts, or even from life. Like, they don't have to be based in spirituality, but like I always immediately go to their channel to see what they're doing, just because they give me so much joy. And I just love them, and I follow their lives, and I watch their vlogs, and sometimes they'll say some things that I'm like, they are really practicing intentional living, or they'll say something about manifesting this or that, and I'm like, yeah, they get it. And I just want to interview the people who are doing the damn thing and that bring me joy, and I just want to talk to them about it. So I am definitely thinking about doing more interviews, and I think that that would be so much fun, because connecting with people fills my cup. I don't think it does. I dread connecting with people. Actually, I get stage fright. I think it's going to drain my energy, and I'm like, I do not want to deal with people. It terrifies me. And if it's a large group of people for a long time, it will drain me. But as much as I dread, like, how am I going to know what to say? I'm going to look so stupid. They're going to think I'm dumb. They're going to think, you know, we're our own worst critics. And I'm no different. And I get such stage fright. And I just get really nervous before I have to like do a live meeting, or before I did a coaching session, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I get terrified. But at the end of it, I'm like, that was the best. Oh my God, I loved that person, and it filled my cup, and I feel so much better. And oh, that was just the best thing ever. What a blessing that I get to talk to these people. So I know that I would like to do more connecting, because I think it would be good for me. I applied for my passport. That was a big deal for me. That was a big deal. I've never had one, and I always say I want to travel, but I think the thought of it kind of scares me, because I'm doing it by myself. Nobody I know has the money to travel, or if they do have the money to travel, they have kids and don't have the time to travel, which was always my problem, because, you know, I raised 4 kids, and so I either had time or money, but not both at the same time. And so I never got to do any traveling, and now I'm like, I think it's time to start getting my feet wet. So the first step is I applied for my passport, and I'm also thinking about doing a Sedona trip this spring. Do you guys love Sedona? Isn't it the best? If you've never been, I highly recommend you go. It doesn't have to be a long trip. Sedona's not that big. It could just be for a day or two. I mean, when I lived in Phoenix, we would drive up there a couple times a year at least, and just spend an afternoon. Like leave early in the morning and get there, and then just spend the day and come home around sunset. Because if you have not seen them, there is nothing like an Arizona sunset. Seriously. They are the clearest, prettiest, brightest, just beautiful sunsets. And sorry, I'm scrunching out my gel while I'm talking to you. So yeah, we would wait until sunset, and we used to watch the sunsets up by the airport in Sedona. And now, like when I was looking online the other day, I saw somebody mention, you know, if you can't find a good place to watch the sunset, go up by the airport vortex. The parking's only $3. And I'm like, oh, they're charging for parking now? I haven't been there for several years now because I moved back to Ohio. But it must have got really popular. And now they're charging for parking. That's crazy to me. I was old school. Like, it was just a parking lot. You pulled in and you watched the sunset. Anyways, do any of you guys want to go to Sedona? Let me know in the comments. We'll meet up. We'll say hello. I'll talk to you guys in a little while. I'm all sweaty from getting around and then putting on this heavy ass sweater. Holy moly. I'm just wearing leggings and a sweater because I want to be able to eat. So I had to just check and make sure my booty looks okay in these leggings. I don't want to go out looking bad. But booty popping, we're okay. And I thought about wearing one of the new jumpsuits I had purchased. Like, I got a couple of jumpsuits from Cider and I got some pants from Halara. Chef's kiss. They're so good. But the one kind of Cider jumpsuit, I got it in multiple colors because it's that good. It's sleeveless, so you have to wear something over it, and it's just a really not sheer, that's the wrong word, thin cotton. And the same for the other one that has like little kind of cap sleeves and a scoop neck. Gorgeous, so flattering, but it's more of a springy, summery type of outfit, and we are covered in snow today. It's still snowing, so we're going with big chunky sweater, leggings, and probably some boots. Or, well, I mean, they're not Doc Martens, they're a different brand, but I was looking for something reminiscent of my Doc Martens from the 90s that just felt like you were wearing combat boots and you could go through anything, and they were so comfortable. So I found a pair on Amazon that, I mean, they're not identical, but they're great and they're so comfortable and I love them. They're a little shinier. My ones back in the day were a little more matte, but I'm not mad at them. They were a good price. If I'm going from memory, I want to say they were like $35. I mean, good price. So I'll try to remember to link those down in the description, but I think I might wear some like scrunchy socks with those so I could like stomp through the snow. Hopefully they have their parking lot plowed and cleared and salted and all that. I mean, it's a huge shopping center, so I'm sure that they do. If any of you are from the Northern Ohio area, it's at Crocker Park in Westlake. We're just going to the Yard House to get a simple little casual dinner. I'm catching up with 2 of my daughters and with my niece. I haven't seen my niece since Amelia's baby shower back in June, and she reached out and was like, and I feel really bad because she had wanted to get together after the baby shower, and you know, Amelia was big and pregnant and get ready to have the baby, and Emma's like, why don't we just meet up after he comes, and you know, then she can meet the baby. And then I forgot about it. And she reached out a little while ago and was like, I haven't seen any of you guys in so long, how's the baby? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, honey, I love you. She's like, would you guys want to get together for dinner? I'm like, yes. And now today, when it's snowing, I'm like, no. I don't want to go. But I can't cancel on her. I would feel horrible. So, anyways, you know, that's a neat story. She was my brother Josh's daughter. And when she was like 2, Josh and her mom broke up. And her mom took her away, and she was raised with her mom and has other siblings, and I think her mom got remarried perhaps. And so, I mean, that was a long time. I don't know if she's 30 yet. I can't remember what year she was born. She's older than Maddie, so late 20s. So I hadn't seen her in at least 25 years. And I got a thing from 23andMe saying that I have a new DNA relative, and it was her, my little niece. And so I messaged her, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know what she had been told about our family. I didn't know if she loved us, hated us, or just had no clue we existed. And so I had messaged her and just said, hi, I'm your Aunt Veronica. I want you to know that I have missed you your whole life. I haven't seen you since you were like 2. And if you don't want to hear anything else from any of us, that's okay. I will respect that. But I just want you to know that you have family on your dad's side that love you very much. And there's a spot for you in our hearts if you are interested. And she immediately responded and was like, yes, thank you so much. And so she and my girls have gotten kind of close. Unfortunately, and infuriatingly, trying to mask and like stay a little zen, but infuriatingly, some of my family are not as open and welcome to her. Like, she's from his past life. She's from his old life. We don't want anything to do with her. Or I'm like, I asked my mom if you would like to go meet her, and she's like, no, thank you. Okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions and decisions and whatnot. I have no control over it, and it's none of my business. But I know I'm in a situation where my granddaughters are kept from me a lot. And I know that when they're older, if they reached out to me, I would leap over buildings and mountains like Superman to get to those children. Or to get to those women as adults, if that's the case. But not everybody feels that way, I guess. And it hurts my heart for her. She doesn't deserve that. She's the most lovely, beautiful, grounded, intelligent, well-rounded person. Anyways, I love my family, but like, I don't understand them. That's why I don't deal with half of them. And they don't understand me, and that's fine. So anyways, we're going to see her, and just the sweetest thing. I'm very excited. Oh, I know what else I wanted to tell you guys. Have you heard of vibration plate therapy? If not, you can look it up. It's a whole trend on all of social media. And also red light therapy, like you have like the red lights, red UV lights blowing on your face or your arms or wherever you have issues. It can help with inflammation, edema, talking between the two of them, between the red light therapy and the vibration plate therapy. It helps with reduce inflammation, improve skin tone, reduce scars, help with lymphatic drainage, just all kinds of things. So anyways, I bought one. I don't know if you can see. Is it focusing? So that's the vibration plate. I mean, you don't have to use these together. I just bought both of them and use them at the same time. That's the vibration plate. I keep my house shoes on there because it hurts my feet. I didn't get one that's like smooth on the surface. It has like these little nubbins that are probably supposed to be like acupressure, but it really hurts my feet. I can't tolerate it. So I just wear those. And you turn it on and it shakes you like a salt shaker. And at the same time, I turn those lights on and point them at my face or, you know, whatever. And anyways, I've only used it a couple times and I think it's great. I've had great success with it. I think that I've noticed a little bit of a difference. We'll have to talk more about it later because my battery's dying. I'm gonna go to dinner. It's freezing. As I was parking, I heard someone blowing their horn at me, and it was Courtney and Amelia driving past me. So told them I'd wait at the bottom of the elevator for them, but I'm not sure that the elevator's working. The light won't light up. Fuck a duck. I really don't want to take these stairs. So I'm home now. I just walked in and my nose is all red. I'm so cold. It's only 20 degrees outside and not sure what that is in Celsius. I'm sure it's well below 0. Hang on. Alexa, what is 20 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
20 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 6.7 degrees Celsius.
Minus 6.7 degrees Celsius. So anyways, it's cold out there, and I just had to salt my sidewalk and driveway, and as I was doing that, a big Amazon box blew out of the garage and down into my neighbor's yard. So I had to like walk down the block and pull this box back. If it didn't have my name and address on it, I probably would have left it because it's freaking cold outside. But I didn't want them to know it was me. So anyways, where can I set you? I used to have like a suction cup camera holder that would like stick to the window or the mirror or something, but it broke and I need a new one. But you're sitting there, you're gonna be okay. So I'm just going to take my makeup off and go find some pajamas to wear and get comfy. I was cleaning out my cabinets the other day, and I had a pack of makeup wipes that were dry, and I had like a half-used one, and they always have so much liquid in them. So I'm like, well, I'll just stick the dry ones in with that, and then they'll kind of even out, right? No, these are still pretty dry. Disappointing. So this wasn't the most exciting day, but I mean, it's still nice to hang out with you guys. And we had a nice dinner at the Yard House. And like a dummy, I ordered the exact same thing that I got last time that I didn't like. It's not that they do a bad job at it. It's that it's a flavor profile I don't necessarily like. It was beef garlic noodles, and I love beef garlic noodles, but I like them more savory. I don't like them really sweet, and these were really sweet, and I don't like it. But at least I'm consistent. I mean, both times I went, I ordered the same thing. So, I mean, I obviously know what I like. At first, I was going to get a, Courtney had convinced me to get a burger. She kept talking about these burgers and the truffle fries, and I'm like, that sounds delicious. But I'm not a big burger person, especially since I've had my gastric sleeve surgery. So I mean, I can't have the bun. And like, I know I'm gonna have to bring some of it home, and burgers just don't heat up that well. So I like things that are like more in a bowl, or even if you get a steak or chicken or something, that'll heat up decently as leftovers. But some things just won't. So anyways, it was a nice visit. Henry did okay. He did okay. He had moments of being bored and frustrated and fussy, but overall he was fine, as long as we kind of passed him around and gave him a new view whenever he started. Like when they passed him to me for the first time, and from where I was sitting, he could see the TV, and he was just like, and he could see outside. His favorite thing in the world are ceiling fans. So like, he saw that there was a ceiling fan on the patio outside, and he was just mesmerized. He just stared at it. It doesn't even have to be turned on. Just like the contrast between the ceiling fan and like the ceiling, and like he just stares at it. He's so stinking cute. And it was nice to see my niece, and had good conversation and yummy food, good dessert. It was a good day. So I used to use, I mean, if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, you know that I used to use all the Drunk Elephant products, and they're just so stinking expensive. And so I always try to find new products to use instead that don't irritate my skin, because my skin is so sensitive, and I'll always get like itchy, and I don't break out. I'm lucky enough that I've never been a person who breaks out, but like, it'll really irritate and inflame my skin down here and kind of break out. But anyways, I, by a stroke of luck, had come across I started using the No. 7 brand. So far, really good. I still like this. This is the Watermelon Glow Recipe, the toner. Not only does it smell yummy, but I like the way it works. And I saw this stuff on TikTok and everybody was swearing by it, but I mean, when you've lost a lot of weight and you have like loose skin on your neck, the only thing that's going to work, unless you really get into the science of autophagy and like really do some intermittent fasting to seriously like try to have your body eat the skin, that just, the whole thing sounds so disgusting to me. Like I don't even get into it. But the only thing that's going to take care of that is a facelift. But they were swearing by this Tighten and Lift neck cream. So I was like, all right, let a bitch try. And I mean, it does soften. It's okay. But like, is it going to take away that loose skin? No, it's not. And I don't like the way it smells. It smells very clinical. So anyways, the number 7 brand, I just have the daytime version with the sunscreen, and I have the PM version, and I do have serum that I put on every morning. And so far, I've had really good results with this, and they're drugstore prices. I can't beat that. So if you're looking for something and you have sensitive skin too, you might want to give this a try. I ordered it on Amazon, but you can get this brand everywhere. It's a pretty popular brand. But this specifically is the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Fragrance-Free Night Cream. And then for the daytime, I have the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream with 30 SPF. And then what is the serum? It's Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. Pretty straightforward. But I've been using them for, this is my second jar of this. So let me tell you, if I make it to a second jar, I'm pretty effing impressed, because look at this. This was meant to go inside my closet behind me, but it's too tall to fit. So it sits on my counter for the time being until I redo my bathroom. But this is where the products live. And she likes some products. So these are all, this is the graveyard of all the unused stuff that, I mean, maybe we liked it, maybe we did it. If I didn't like it, I probably threw it away. But like, they're all half used. And there's a couple things in here that are empties that I kept just so I can remember that I liked it and I want to buy it again. But what kind? Something back here. The Clinique Moisture Surge was good. Anyways, my point is that if I completely used a whole jar and I'm halfway through a second jar and I have not lost my interest or found a flaw with this, it's doing something right, because usually it gets a couple of uses and I'm like, get something else. Ugh, it felt so good to get that bra off. This is what I'm most excited about. I'm so excited about that. Oh my God. You know, since I got my boobs done a few years ago, I had a breast lift. I didn't get implants. But since then, I don't need a bra. Not really. And so I never wear one. I hate them. And I thought, might as well, you're going out to dinner, you might as well wear them. So I put one on. Ugh. Get it off. I hated it. So anyways, TMI, but we're all family. Well, I've appreciated you guys hanging out with me. This is just a short little vlog, but it was enough to say, hey, and I miss you, and I'll talk to you again soon.